So I recently went to go watch the FNAF movie Saturday about 2 days ago from when I'm recording this. And normally I wouldn't be making a video on like a going over like just watching a movie, going to watch a movie. But this experience was so odd and bizarre for any movie that I've ever gone to theaters for. And I really wanted to talk about it because this has never happened to me before, and I wanted to share it with y'all because I think it's just absolutely insane, and I wanna I wanna tell the story. So, me and my friends, there was about 6 or 7 of us, including me. We planned, I think, a week, 2 weeks in advance to go watch the FNAF movie on Saturday. And well, no, it was originally Friday, but we rescheduled because we didn't realize that wasn't really going to work that well. So we just went with Saturday, and what ended up happening is I had a friend. He was going to pick me up at around like 10:30, and then we were just going to go to the mall because our theater is like right by the mall, like in the mall pretty much. So like he'd pick me up at 10:30. We'd go to the mall, chill for a bit, and then once like around 12 o'clock hit, we were gonna go watch the movie because we were watching it at 12 p.m. because I had work that day, and we had to make sure that we could get the movie in before I went to work. I think that was the only reason. There might have been more reasons, but I don't remember. Well, here comes Saturday. Um, I spent see here's the big problem. I spent Friday um staying up till like 3 a.m., I think. And I just completely forgot, I guess, that I was getting picked up at 10:30 that day. And my my mom, she was out of town at the time. They were going to the beach. So nobody was home except me and my brother. And when he got to the when he got to the house at 10:30, nobody was there to answer the door when he knocked, and our doorbell doesn't work. So that was out of the question. So I don't know how long he was there, but I guess since nobody was responding and I wasn't awake at the time, I was still asleep. He had no choice but to just leave because I mean they didn't have much time. So 11 o'clock, I wake up from my brother walking into my room, and it's a call from my mom, and my mom is asking me, "Hey, don't you have plans to go see this like movie at 12? Are you awake?" And I looked at the time, and I think it was the fastest I ever like felt so energized and so awake in my life. I had just woken up, and 5 seconds after that moment, it felt like I'd already been awake for 5 hours, dude. It was actually insane. I got up. I was messaging him constantly, just fucking typing out his name in all caps multiple times that I was awake and I needed him to come pick me up. But they were already at the mall, and I guess he didn't have a ride back, so I was just sitting there. I was like, "Fuck, dude, what do I do?" So then I had the great idea of, if I can't get picked up and this movie's starting in an hour for tick with a and I paid for my ticket, by the way, and that was like almost $20. That's $20 I would just go completely to waste if I didn't get there and watch that movie. So I pulled up my GPS. I saw that the mall was only about 4 miles away from my location, and I said, "Fuck it, I'm going to run to the mall." And I ran past my brother, and I was just telling him, "Hey, so yeah, I'm gonna run to the mall. I'm kind of late, so yeah, have a good day." And then I just ran out the door with my phone in hand, GPS, and I was just running to the mall, fucking sprinting. And after a decent bit of running, um, my brother, I think my brother got called again by my mom, and he told my mom everything that happened, and that I just kind of ran out the door. And then my mom called me and just asked me, "Hey, do you just want an Uber?" And I was like, "Yes, yes, please. I'm begging, please. Yes, I'll take it." So wherever I was, I just stopped there, told them my location, and I just sat there and waited until my Uber arrived, and I Ubered all the way to the mall, and it was about 11:55, I think. 11:50 when I got to the mall. I was on the theater side, so I was there. Now all I needed to do was scan my ticket and I would be in and I could go grab my seat. Now here's where we run into some problems. As if we weren't already in some already. My ticket was purchased digitally. I bought it digitally. And little did I know, um, I didn't save the page that was on, and I didn't know how to get back to it. I went to like the AMC Theater app, and I kept trying to put it in like my email and stuff, and nothing was pulling up. I guess I didn't make an account or something. I could have sworn I put my email on there though, and it's at this point where I'm like searching around for. Apparently, I was supposed to get an email, but I got no email. I checked my email. There was nothing there. So I see my friends past like the ticket like scan place, and I'm like motioning to them like that, literally just that like silent but like very loud motioning to like tell them to get over here because I needed help. And they saw me. One of them saw me. Fucking Nick. Fucking Nick, dude. He saw me and he just fucking waved at me. And he went back to doing whatever the fuck he was doing. What the hell, dude? I was very clearly motioning for assistance, and then he just sees me and he waves. Nick, if you watch this fucking video, screw you. Anyways, with that out of the way, one of them actually does come over. Nick, too. And he stays for a bit while Nick goes back. And we're there for like another good 5 minutes. Like it's past 12 already. Thank God for previews. If previews didn't exist, I would have been late for the movie. Um, but yeah, eventually he came up with a genius idea of just checking my search history, which I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. So we check my search history, tickets there, we get it scanned, everything's fine, I'm in, and I finally get to watch the FNAF movie. No spoilers. I'm not gonna spoil it. You go watch it yourself. It's a pretty awesome movie. Anyways, we're not done yet. So we sit there, we watch the movie, great time. We do the typical thing whenever we see something that we get. That's the typical FNAF movie stuff. But after the movie, we're all out. We're all talking about our experiences with the movie, the things we liked, and when it comes time for us to leave, we're looking around and we're not exactly sure where the way out is. And one of my friends points out that there's this like really like liminal hallway, I guess. And we look down at it, and I have the genius idea of, oh, yep, that's the way out. That's where we're going, boys. We're walking right out that way. So I don't know if it was me or someone else who opened the door, but they opened the door and it was just a fucking stairway. It was just a stairway down. Like all the like cool theater like cosmetic stuff on that that you get to see when you're inside on the outside. None of that was there. It was just a staircase, bland. It was like if you're in an apartment and in like an apartment complex, and instead of choosing to take the elevator, you choose to go up the stairs for some reason, like a maniac. It was kind of like that. And yeah, no, I entered this room, and I just kept walking. Like I literally just kept walking down, like literally with this dumb ass fucking walk. I was literally walking like this, dude, as I was going down, and I didn't stop. My friends literally kept telling me, "Hey, I don't think we're supposed to be here. I think we're supposed to be here. You might want to come back." I didn't stop. I literally didn't stop. I just kept going, and I got all the way to the bottom of the stairs where there was a door, and I walked through it, and it led outside to the back part of the theater where I guess they like throw out the trash or something. I don't know. But I was there, and I just kept going. I like literally stepped out. I turned the corner when I was already outside, and I just kept going. And eventually, I turned back. But when I turned back, all of my friends had followed me through. So all of us were there at that door, and it was about to close. But one of my friends was like, "Hey, keep the door open. It might lock behind it." So we got that door open. That was good. We weren't locked out of the theater. Um, but when we got all the way back up the stairs, we found that door that led to the stairs did lock behind us. So there we were, all seven of us, just sitting there in that stairway, locked out of the theater. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, you know what? We can't do anything about it. So I just turned back around and right back down the stairs. That's just what I did. And yeah, we walked out. Well, it leads outside, so we were able to just go around and do everything. We were able to go around and loop back around to the front of the mall, and then we looked around and did some stuff, and yeah, then it was just a normal trip to the mall, pretty much. So yeah, that was my experience with the FNAF movie. I don't think I'm ever gonna have an experience like that again with a fucking film or just going anywhere. But yeah. So yeah, that's it. I'll see y'all later.